Amen, amen, amen. Yes, that is how we be here at Lab Shul. Welcome, Ezra Paul. Welcome, families of all generations. Mizot ola min hamidbar, mizot ola min hamidbar, mizot ola min hamidbar, mikuteret mo levona. Tonight's Sabbath Queen is brought to you by the Book of Bamidbar, aka the Wilderness. We'll talk about that more in a moment, but sing along to this beautiful music composed of the verses of Shira Shirim that we sang earlier and answer this invitation. Mizot olam min hamidbar, mizot olam min hamidbar, mizot olam min hamidbar, mikuteret mo levona, mizot olam, mizot olam min hamidbar, mizot olam min hamidbar, mizot olam min hamidbar, mikuteret mo levona. Kol odi nezeva medalel eharim, mikapet alevot. Kol odi nezeva, kol odi nezeva medalel eharim, mikapet alevot. Kol odi nezeva. Mizot olam min hamidbar, mizot olam min hamidbar, mizot olam min hamidbar, mikuteret mo levona. Kol dodi nezeva midalel eharim, mikapet al הגבעות. Kol dodi, kol dodi, kol dodi, kol dodi, kol dodi, kol dodi, kol dodi. Kododi, 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 kododi. In the wilderness, things can be sensed, heard, felt, seen, understood. And in this book, Bamidbar, where we are entering into this Shabbat, it's the book of Numbers. Sound familiar? For those of you whose this is a new book, well, let's see. First, there was the book of creation. Remember that one? Bereshit. Creation cosmologies and the wild seedlings of our family tree. Right? Sound familiar? And then there's the book of Exodus. We've been in that one, it seems like forever. The whole parting of the sea, the receiving of law structures, and the building of what I like to think of as the traveling caravan of dreams, where we bring divine with us everywhere we go, the Mishkan. And now we're full on in Bamidbar. Just say that word with me, Bamidbar, Midbar, 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 Midbar. If for my Hebrew speakers out there, you're going to recognize, like, oh, there's so many other words that come from that. Midbar, Diber, Devarim, Dibarti, Midbar, Midbar, Midaber, Midbar, Midbar, Midbar. The wilderness, aka into the wild, where we be wandering and wondering. Rabbi Amichai and I, we studied this together, and he said something that I just loved. He said, this is the whole book that's just not about home. Do you love that as much as I do? Because I don't know about you, but I'm always searching for home. That's all I think about. I'm always like coming home, coming home. I'm always on a journey home. I'm finding home where I am. Home is where the heart is. When Reverend Barbara was here, we said home is where the humor is. We're always on a search for home. Well, Rabbi Amichai reminded me this is a whole book that we're entering into tonight that is not about home. Into the wilderness, into the wild. In this liminal space, neither beginning nor destination, home. This is a book of process over product, you know? It's literally a book of becoming, but especially the be part of it, like the bewildered part of becoming, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Every year we read this book and we move through this kind of extraordinary transition. And as we go into the familiar, unfamiliar, I'm asking you tonight, the Sabbath Queen is asking, Sabbath Queen says, what is guiding you? And I really mean that. Friends, family, what is guiding you? Kol Dodi, the voice of my soul, is out there. So how will you hear your Kol Dodi? How do you hear your intuitive nature? Because some might say that in this moment of polycrisis, of extraordinary pain and confusion and overwhelm, what's missing here is soul. So when we show up and gather here tonight, we're coming for a soul repair, for soul retrieval. The altar tonight is a bouquet of soul retrieval. You are welcome to continue to find your voice and put it into this bouquet all night long. The altar will be open all night. But I want to ask you, there's a lot of voices out there. Which of these is my voice? Which is yours? And believe me, I think it's a very relevant question. There's a lot out there. So how will you know which voice is yours?